Welcome to Chamber Chat. Chamber Chat is a morning radio show where we chat about the Conroe, Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce upcoming events and members. I am one of your hosts, Courtney Galley, the Director of Special Events, and I have a special guest host today.
That's me, John Sellers, highly paid, highly qualified, ready to go guest host for Chamber Chat.
Yeah, he gets paid $0. He's filling in for Mr. Brian Bondi today. The Conroe, Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce is a nonprofit 501c6 organization and is designated as a 3-star accredited chamber by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. The mission of the chamber is to strengthen the economic environment and quality of life in Montgomery County. The chamber is made up of more than 1,100 members and provides members monthly networking events, educational seminars, cost-effective market opportunities, and much more. Each month, guests are brought on to talk about what is happening in the chamber and get the inside scoop of our members, what they do, and what has made their company successful. I hope you have your cup of coffee because we have a great lineup this morning. John, thank you for filling in today.
Oh, thank you very much, and I'm very excited about our topics today. We've got a great guest, and I think we're going to have a great show.
Yeah, John was on last month, but John is no stranger to radio.
Well, it's been a while, but I guess everything comes full circle.
Yeah, you'll be Regis today. We always joke that when we did it previously, we were Hoda and Kathy Lee, and then when Brian started doing it, I told him he had to be Regis. So
I can't be Regis. I've got to be somebody else.
Oh, well, think of who you want to be.
Okay.
But I'll still be Hoda.
Okay.
I'm getting in that big paycheck since I'm hosting,
I guess it won't be Matt Lauer.
No Matt Lauer. Watch what you say. I already warned you to watch what you say, John. Come on now.
Okay.
Okay, well, welcome to Chamber Chat. We are doing this a week later. We were postponed a week because of the lovely holidays, but we have a great guest with us this morning, Miss Jennifer Matthews.
Hello.
Who is with the Greater Conroe Economic Development Council.
Yes.
And so she's going to come and talk about our job fair that's coming up. So the chamber partners with the economic development each year to do the job fair, and this is our 6th year of doing it.
Yeah, hard to believe it's 6 years already.
Yeah, I know. I think this is my 4th year.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Yeah. So.
And of course, this one's going to be awesome, just like in the past.
Of course. Yeah. Jennifer's a little bit under the weather, so if you hear a cough or a pause,
yes,
it might be her
please
coughing.
Excuse me. I have been sick since Christmas, so.
She thought that would get her off the show, but.
Yeah, now they tell me and they sit me right by her. So
sorry, I won't cough
aim
on
that
you.
direction.
I don't think she's contagious anymore, but.
No,
yeah,
I'm on the mend.
She thought that would be an excuse not to be on, but that doesn't really happen.
I can't get out of anything with Courtney.
No, not
I've
at all.
learned that.
But that's okay, Jennifer, and it's a privilege to be able to sit by you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, John. You're so kind.
Why don't you tell our audience a little bit about what the job fair is?
Okay. Well, as Courtney mentioned, this is our 6th annual job fair, and it's always held at the Lone Star Convention Center at the end of January. This year, it is on Tuesday, January the 30th from 1 to 5. And if you are in search of a great new job, this is the place to be. As of right now, we have 23 companies registered that are hiring. And we have 2 resources. We hope to have a few more. One of those resources is Lone Star College Community. What is the name of it? Conroe Center.
Conroe Center.
Yeah.
Yes, I was like, what?
Conroe Center. Sorry about that. And they will be talking about some of the programs that they have. It's a great opportunity for you to come in and just find out if there's a certain type of training that you're interested in. How to, sign up.
Yeah. They're a great partner with the job fair, too.
Yes.
They're one of our other partners.
They are one of our partners, yes. And then the other resource that we have right now is Conroe Connection, which is our public transportation service.
Yes. Shout out to Sean and Lindsay.
Yes. And they'll just be there to, give out information about where the routes are, how much it is to ride, how to get a bus pass, that sort of thing.
We need to have Sean on the show.
Yes, you really should.
Yeah, because I don't think a lot of people realize that we have the transit system here. So.
And they're actually working on expanding their service to the north part of town. So that'd be a great thing for her to talk about.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah. So it's free to attend the job fair. You just need to show up with your resume and be dressed for the job that you want.
Lots of copies of your resume.
Yes, bring lots of copies.
Yeah, because sometimes we can't make copies there. I think we're going to try and have that available this year, but I know in the past a lot of people come in, can you make a copy? I'm like, oh, we don't have a copy machine. So bring lots and lots of copies.
And, some of the companies prefer that you fill out their application, but it's great to have your resume there as well, because their application may not give you space on there to brag about some of your accomplishments. And,
exactly.
And you definitely want that opportunity.
Yep.
There will be some on-site interviewing, and we will have a computer lab. So in case some of the companies prefer that you do an online application, you'll be able to do that right there. And of course, we have tables set up if you need a place to sit and fill out applications. And as always, we will be drawing for scholarships to Lone Star College.
That's what I love about the job fair. And John, I don't know if you knew this either, but our job fair, we give away scholarships. So
that's cool.
Yeah, and that really, I love that part of the job fair.
Absolutely.
Being a Lone Star College alum, I can speak for the quality and education that comes with that. So that's definitely a great benefit.
Isn't that great?
Showing up.
That's great.
How much do you think we've given away in scholarships in the past 6 years, Jen?
Oh gosh, I would say at least 25,000.
Yeah, I was going to say 30. So
yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
We start out. We have about $3,000 up front.
Right.
And then any money that's made off of the job fair all goes to scholarships.
Right. The chamber nor economic development, we don't make any money. This is a zero event for us, so we're able to give away the scholarships.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just another side note, if you think that your resume needs a little dusting off.
Yes.
Or if you're a little nervous about interviewing, I mean, who doesn't get nervous when you go to a job interview? We have free workshops going on at the chamber office. There's a great group from Workforce Solutions that is instructing at these workshops. First one was yesterday. Had a great group in attendance. Basically, the next one is this Thursday.
Yep.
And it's from 9 a.m. to 12.
Yep.
And yes, there will be donuts in case you were wondering.
Ooh, I might show up just for that.
Maybe I'll buy a few extra, John. And it's at the Chamber Building, 505 West Davis. And then we have two more on the 23rd, which is also from 9 to 12.
Yep.
And on the 24th from 1 to 4.
Yeah. And you don't need to register. You can just show up.
No, you can just show up. And if you have a resume, bring it.
Yes.
So that way they can, review with you. They'll give you pointers and help you rewrite. And, you'll get a chance to do some mock interviewing. And they'll give you pointers on how to dress and what to say, what not to say.
Yeah. You know what always, when I was, out there looking for a job, that always got me, it really wasn't the resume. It was the cover letter.
Oh, yeah. That's a hard one.
Because you have to sell yourself. And I know, for me, it's I can't. It's hard to sell yourself.
Yeah, I think a lot of people struggle with that.
Yeah.
And when I'm hiring people, that's one thing that I really look at a lot of times more than the resume. The resume is just kind of a
what you do,
a brief past experience, but the cover letter really is how it's an example of your writing skills. And you're right about how you sell yourself.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I'll pay more attention to a cover letter when hiring somebody rather than the resume itself.
Yeah. So if you need help with that, that's a great point to bring up to them and say, hey, can we get help writing our cover letter? That'd be great thing for them to work on.
Absolutely.
I do have a question. I've been hearing a lot in the news, about, companies that are probably going to be hiring more due to the tax cuts that were recently passed. Is the deadline for companies to participate in the job fair, is it already come and gone, or is it? Companies can still sign up. Okay.
They can still sign up. I'm glad you brought that up, John. That was the next thing I wanted to talk about.
Good lead in there, John.
Yes. No,
we call that a transition.
Oh,
I like it. You and your fancy words. Okay, so if you are a company and you're hiring and you would like to participate, which if you're hiring, you definitely need to participate. We do still have booths available. Each booth has an 8-foot by 10-foot table with 2 chairs. If you're a chamber member, it's $200. With electricity, it's $225. And for non-members, it's $250 or $275 with electricity.
Right.
And you
That's a good point. You don't have to be a chamber member to participate.
No, you don't. But it would be nice if you join the chamber.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yes. Hint, hint. We'll have something later in the show about membership.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned.
So if you want to register, all you have to do is go to conroe.org to the calendar, and January 30th, there's the link for you to register, or you can contact Courtney directly at courtneyg@conroe.org, or you can call the office 936-538-7111, or you can call me 936-538-7102. And I have to say, I'm really proud of our job fair.
Yeah.
I think it's very well done.
Yes.
I mean, I've got to brag. I mean, I know it's my passion and I love it.
She does a good job.
It really is a great event.
It is.
And it is very well attended. We normally have anywhere from 400 to 600 in attendance.
Yeah.
Which I think is great.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you kind of tell our listeners about how the job fair came about? Because this is kind of your baby, your event that you kind of, where you felt that there was a need, that there wasn't anything like this in the community at the time.
Well, as some of you may remember, many years ago, the Chamber actually did a job fair, and it was at the Ark Church, and it was, fairly small. It was great,
right?
But it just got to where your focus was on a lot of other events.
Right.
And so the Chamber decided to not continue with the job fair. So there was 2 or 3 years in there where there wasn't one. Well, my position changed, and I became associate director and started working with all of our existing industries, because now I do the business retention expansion program. And as I was out calling on companies, I realized that one of their biggest issues was finding skilled employees.
Right.
And at the same time, I had people contacting me personally all the time, wanting to know if I knew of places that were hiring. They'd send me their resume. And so I realized that a lot of them didn't even know about all these amazing companies that we have in the area.
Right.
So I decided maybe we should start up a job fair again. And I had a luncheon with some of the area HR directors and the college, because some of them were having some issues, finding the skilled employees and whatnot. And I thought this might be a good way to start figuring out how we could address some of these issues. And at the end of the meeting, I just asked, hey, if I were to start up a job fair, would you all participate?
Right.
And it was a unanimous yes.
Yep.
And so that year I had no budget, no committee, and it was crazy, but it came together really well. Right. I think we had like an ice storm that day. We still had 400 people that came, though, and it was a great event. And ever since, it's just, continued to grow. And we normally have anywhere from 35 to 50 companies.
Right.
And these are all great companies with a wide variety of jobs. And, the job seekers, there's a wide variety. You have unskilled young people all the way up to people with master's degrees and PhDs.
Yeah. We saw a lot last year that some of the people that were laid off from the oil industry coming in to look for jobs.
Yes.
So, which was kind of like, it was a different crowd, I think, last year than what we normally have. And you could see evidence of what was kind of going on in our economy at the time.
It's interesting, too, because the companies that participated last year were a little different.
Right.
We didn't have any oil and gas, really. This year, we already
yes.
have 3 or 4 companies that, want to get involved again, and they're hiring for a lot of great positions.
Right, yeah. So it brings me to, we'll have, probably in the next week or so, closer to the job fair, what job kind of areas or what job openings that the companies do have. We want to wait till we kind of get a full idea of what, we're hiring. And we'll also post which companies are on there, too. So just, go to conroe.org and find the job fair, and that'll be listed on there the next couple of weeks. So if you're looking kind of for something in particular, you can look on there and see if that's something you might be interested in.
And I can tell you just a little sneak peek for you job seekers. A few of the job openings, it's a wide variety this year. Electricians, plumbers, a lot of manufacturing, teachers,
Yeah,
Conroe Fire
right.
Department is hiring firefighters.
Right.
Warehouse.
The Sheriff's Department.
We've got healthcare.
Conroe PD. Yep.
Yeah, so be checking the website because
Yes.
we will be posting on there all the job openings, so it'll help you know how
Right.
to write your cover letter too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll kind of finish up with Jennifer when we get back, and then we'll get on to our other guests. And we'll be back with Chamber Chat on Lone Star Community Radio in a few minutes.
Listen in Mondays at noon to hear Conroe news from local nonprofits, businesses, upcoming events, Conroe Park events, news stories, and information that matters to you with your host, Margie Taylor of Taylorized PR. For more information about being a guest, visit irlonestar.com/Conroe Culture.
Don't forget to download the Lone Star Community Radio app for your Google Play or Apple Store. Bring Montgomery County's community radio with you anywhere with your smartphone or tablet. If you are in the Conroe area, tune in on FM. That is Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
And we are back with Chamber Chat. I'm one of your hosts, Courtney Galley.
And I'm John Sellers, filling in for Brian Bondi.
Our special guest host. Oh, you sound so professional when you say it that way.
Highly paid, highly experienced.
Yes. Definitely.
He gets paid in donuts.
Yeah, he'll get paid in donuts.
Don't tell anybody that.
Well, thank you for joining us on Lone Star Community Radio. We were speaking with Jennifer Matthews with the Greater Conroe Economic Development Council, and we were talking about our upcoming job fair that we are having on January 30th. Jen, is there anything else you need to tell our audience?
Well, I would like to mention that we are still in need of some sponsors.
Yes. And I will say, if you sponsor, that's more money we can give away to scholarships.
Absolutely.
So that's where your money's going to go to. It's going to go to the scholarships.
Absolutely. Right now, the main two sponsors that we need are the underwriter.
Right.
And, when you're the underwriter, your name and logo are on every ad that we place.
Right.
But since we've already done some ad placement, we have lowered the price on the underwriter to $1,500. And we only have one underwriter.
Right.
So you would be spotlight,
Yep.
number one, front and center.
Yep.
Your name and logo on the front of our program, big on our sponsor sign.
Yep.
And the best part is you get a big double booth,
Yep.
front and center.
Yep.
You can't beat it.
No.
Top billing.
Right.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's right. And
Yes.
you get the opportunity to put something in our goodie bags.
Right.
Did I mention goodie bags?
You didn't.
Okay, let me tell you about our goodie
Yes.
bags. So, everyone that attends the job fair gets a goodie bag filled with lots of things to help in their job search. Mints and
Right.
water and little notes and pens. And I think there's even a stress ball because who doesn't get stressed in their job search?
Correct.
So that's helpful.
Yep.
But yeah, so you would get the opportunity to put something in the bag. And if you would just like to, promote your business, we are taking donations for our goodie bags.
Yes.
We will be making 500. You just need to have your donation dropped off to the chamber office no later than,
I would probably say the 22nd, so like the
Yes.
week before.
so
Yeah.
January 22nd.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, you can call
Yeah.
Courtney or
Yep.
call me.
Yep.
And the other sponsorship that
Mhm.
we need is we have a decoration sponsor
Yes.
for $500. Let me just tell you, these
Yes.
arrangements,
Yeah, tell our listeners kind of what, it's just not like just flowers that we do ourselves or get somebody to do it. There's a story behind it.
no, it's pretty awesome.
Yes.
Is it Caney Creek?
Yes,
That's
Kenny
the
Creek.
name.
Yeah.
Caney Creek High School has a floral department that is absolutely unbelievable.
Yes.
These kids are so
Students
talented.
Are making these.
Yes, these
Yes.
are students.
Yep.
These arrangements will blow you away. And we want to make it look nice, so we have
Right.
arrangements on all the tables and
Right.
on the registration tables.
Yeah.
And people come in and they're just blown away.
Yeah.
They look like
Professional.
very, very
Yes.
professional. These
Yes.
kids work so hard,
They do.
and every year we're amazed. We kind of go back and forth between Montgomery ISD
Right.
and Conroe ISD.
Right.
All of these kids are
Yeah.
super talented.
Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah.
Absolutely. And who doesn't want their name on that? Come on.
Right.
We need a
Supporting-
sponsorship.
yes, supporting local
$500.
kids. It's $500.
Right.
Right.
Give us a
Yes.
call. We can get
Yes.
you all set up with
Yeah.
your
We
sponsorship.
put your logo next to the centerpieces on the table, so you get that recognition as well too. But yes, and I mean, if you're just looking to support some high school students, do that because they do
It's a
a
great
phenomenal
cause.
job. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why don't you just remind everybody the dates of the workshops and then when the job fair is, where, and all that good information. Remind everybody
Sure.
the info they need. The 411.
The 411. Okay, so the next workshop is this Thursday, January 11th, from 9 a.m. to noon at the Chamber of Commerce building, 505 West Davis.
There
And then
there will be donuts.
and there will be donuts.
If
By the
John
way.
doesn't get there first.
Yes.
You better get there right at 9.
Don't worry, guys. I'll keep him out of the donuts. Okay, and then January 23rd is also 9 to 12. And then on the 24th, we have an afternoon from 1 to 4 p.m. You do not have to register. Just show up, bring your resume, and be ready to
Yep.
learn and update and all that good stuff.
Yep.
And then the actual job fair itself is Tuesday, January 30th from 1 to 5 p.m. at the Lone Star Convention Center, located at 9055 Airport Road. You do not have to register.
Right.
It does not cost anything to attend.
Right.
Just come, be dressed for the job you want,
Yes.
and make sure you have lots of copies of your updated resume.
Yes. Very good. You can also visit Conroe.org if you have any questions about anything. And then remember, we're going to list the jobs and the companies a couple weeks before the event. So we have an updated list if you're looking in for something particular.
And it's not too late for companies to
It is
sign
not
up
too
and
late.
participate. If
It
That's
is not
right.
too late.
still needing a few extra hands, give us a call.
Yes.
And we'll get you a booth.
Yes. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great. Well, thank you, Jennifer C. It's always fun coming on Chamber Chat.
It is fun. It's so fun hanging out with you guys.
Yes.
It's hard to believe y'all get paid to do this.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hated donuts.
That's right. Well, thanks for having me. I really
Thank you.
enjoyed it. And
Yes.
anytime I get the opportunity to promote the job fair,
Yep.
I'm happy to do it. So
Yep.
thanks again.
You're welcome. And we will be back with Chamber Chat on Lone Star Community Radio in a few minutes with our next guest. So stay tuned.
A Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show, with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Hey guys, this is Connor.
This is Dick.
This is Chris.
And we're with the Ticket Stub Podcast every Thursday live at noon on 104.5 and 106.1 FM in the Conroe area. Also, anytime at irlonestar.com. You go to irlonestar.com/TTS. You can find all of our social media.
And don't forget, we give away 2 tickets to the Grand Theater on every show.
If you like movies and you like complaining or celebrating anything that has to do with the silver screen, check out the Ticket Stub Podcast and join us every Thursday at noon o'clock on Lone Star Community Radio.
And thank you for joining us on Chamber Chat on Lone Star Community Radio. I am one of your hosts, Courtney Galley, with the Conroe Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm your other guest host, John Sellers.
Ooh, use that radio voice he has.
I know, you got to get down deep for that
That's
one.
right. Well, we had just had our guest on, Jennifer Matthews with the Greater Conroe Economic Development Council, talking about our job fair. So if you didn't hear anything about that, you can go to our website at conroe.org. We have some upcoming workshops, and then the job fair is on January 30th at the Lone Star Convention Center. And I'm just kind of flipping into our FYI, Chamber FYI monthly newsletter that April Jackson does for us, and she does a great job, and there's so much information in here. One of the things that'll kind of segue into our next guest is we always have a list of our new members and our renewal members in our FYI magazine.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of members, we like to welcome Beth Shelton. She's our new Director of Membership Development at the Chamber.
Good morning.
morning.
Good
Thank you, Courtney.
morning.
Good
We're
morning.
glad to have you at the chamber and have you on the radio show. I think she's a little nervous.
I'm thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled to be a part of the team.
Good.
She's really got a great radio voice. She is kind of nervous,
Right.
but
Yeah,
I think she has an excellent radio voice. I'm just saying.
I think so too. I think she should be the host of the radio show.
Oh, wow.
So you informed me yesterday, Courtney. Thank you.
Just my little tidbit. You can fill in every once in a while.
I can
Come
fill
in.
in,
Yes,
yes.
we'd love to have
I
you.
can fill in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, welcome to the chamber.
Thank
Why don't
you.
you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself, what you've been doing up until this point?
Okay. I have been in Montgomery County for 18 years. I came here and I worked for HCN, Houston Community Newspapers. I officed at the Courier. And then I left there and went to, most recently, I was at the Conroe Surgery Center for the last 9 years.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
and now I'm here, and I'm very thrilled to become part of the
Great.
Conroe Chamber team. So.
Great. Yeah, she's only a couple of days in. So
Four.
Yeah.
4, 5.
So we won't quiz her too much, but why don't you tell our listeners kind of what your thoughts on are the chamber and membership and kind of what you hope to see while you're at the chamber? Kind of your hopes and dreams,
Yes,
maybe. Yes.
absolutely. Being a past involvement
Right.
as a volunteer with the chamber,
Right.
healthcare committee, diplomat.
Mhm.
I'll be over that diplomat program. Really want
Right.
to give a shout out to the diplomats. That's a huge program, and we
Yeah.
really want to grow that.
Yeah.
And of course, membership. So membership's our main focus. And
Right.
engage our members and really
Right.
get them involved in the chamber so they really get the benefits
Right.
out of their membership. So
Right.
get them involved in all our different committees and
Yes.
networking. and
Right.
so-
You're only as strong as your membership.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if you're looking to join the chamber, you can always contact Beth, and she'll come out and talk to you and tell you kind of all of the, ins and outs of being a chamber member. And then if you're currently a chamber member and you're, wanting to renew, you can also contact Beth. So she'll be over new memberships and renewals as well too.
Absolutely. Right.
Yeah. And then all of our great networking events.
Yes. So we
Yes.
have our, monthly Fun After 5, which is
Yes.
our business after hours big
Yes.
networking event.
Yep.
And so we'll be putting out February's soon.
Yes.
So everybody can plan to come to that. And
Yeah.
then this Thursday morning is our morning mingle.
Yes.
Very great networking group. Of
Yes.
People come.
Yeah.
And that's at Incredible Pizza on the second Thursday of
That's correct.
every
Yes.
month. And our Fun After 5 is every third Thursday of the month.
She's got
So,
it down, ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen.
Better than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got it down. Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit about the network event. So you mentioned Morning Mingle. We have
Yes.
that on Thursday. So if you're wanting to attend that, it's $10 for members and non-members in advance, $15 at the door. And then we've kind of been, the chamber's kind of been promoting it as not your average 60-second commercial breakfast, because we do a lot of different activities.
Right.
Just kind of change it up and not make it so stale every time.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not only you get a chance to get your business name out
Right.
there, but it's also just a lot of fun. I mean,
It is. That's what we
It's-
want to do. We want to
yeah,
make it a lot of fun.
I'm there, every month, and
Yeah.
you see people staying longer than they're supposed to
Yeah.
stay just because they're really enjoying everybody
Right.
else's company and the
Yeah.
activities, and I almost am sad to have to leave, early and go back to work and start working
Right.
on the books, but
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great way for us as staff to interact with our members too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And I think from what I know thus far about this Thursday is, I'm excited to be there,
Yeah.
but I know that a lot of non-members come just
Yep.
because they hear about it through all of our,
Yeah. it's a great way to get them
our
to.
magazine or our email or our
Yeah.
blast and stuff. So, and having our current members really engage these
Right.
potential new members is awesome because it's
Right.
great networking for
Yeah.
businesses.
And you may not know this. I don't know if you ever came to a breakfast.
Yes, I have. Back when
Conroe's Incredible Pizza Company has a fabulous buffet.
they
yes,
really do. I mean, it is awesome.
It really is. They have this, and I say this every month when we're on the radio show. We talk about it, but this blueberry strudel contraption. I don't know, but it is awesome. And I don't care if I'm on a diet; I'm going to have a little bit of it. But they do. They have a really good variety of. You think pizza and they do have breakfast pizza, which is still really good.
Mhm.
But they do have a variety of different things for us
Yeah,
every
they've
month.
got like 3
Mario,
different kinds of eggs.
yes.
I mean,
Yeah, and Mario's been on the radio show before. In April they do such a great job there, and they're great members, and they're very supportive of the chamber. So
They still have their awesome cinnamon roll.
Yes,
Yeah,
they had that
okay.
last
It
month.
kind of makes me wish that they were actually, open for breakfast. Because,
Right?
like on the weekends or something. 'Cause I would
Yes.
probably go. I mean, I
Yeah.
live pretty close anyway.
They do a great job. Yeah,
It is a great breakfast. I mean, the
Yes.
value's there and just the food.
yeah,
Just
$10.
suggest that to him, John.
Yeah.
Be open for
$10.
breakfast.
That's pretty good. And yeah, so I don't know if we know yet. I think we're still trying to decide what our activity is going to be.
Right, we are.
But like last month, we did Merry Merry Mingle, which was kind of like a question and answer, where if we asked the guest a question, they had to find somebody that had the same answer as them, and then the next question they had to find somebody with the same answer as them, but then a different person. So it was kind of like helping, to meet everybody there.
Right.
And then we've done group commercials, which are always kind of fun. And then network speed dating.
Yes.
But I think we have some new ideas coming up.
Yes, we do.
with Beth on board and some new things. So come out for that. It's really a lot of fun. You can make your reservations online up until tomorrow, I think at 4:00. So, but if for some reason you can't make your reservations, we do take walk-ins. So come, it's going to be a really good time.
And it's a great opportunity also. I mean, I realize that the Conroe Chamber's been around for
84 years.
a long, long time.
Long time.
And I just can't speak enough about how much I feel like the chamber has changed just in the last few years. And so, maybe your business has been a member in the past and isn't a member currently. Now's a great time to kind of reinvest and get started back up with a new chamber membership. Beth is a great person. I feel like she's going to do wonders for the chamber and the membership. And so, if you've dropped your membership now, there's not a better time to sign back up. And so getting into events like Morning Mingle with discounted rate it's a great opportunity to kind of get reinvested in your community and get your name back out there. And Beth is more than willing to help you through that process. Just get a hold of her through our website or give her a call. Her email address is beths@conroe.org. Is that correct?
That is correct. And I'll
Okay.
be happy to come out
Do
and
you
visit
know your phone number?
Let me see.
We're going to test her.
Okay.
I know it.
936-538-7114.
Woo, she
Ooh,
passed.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yay! Good job. A little hazing for the new
I didn't-
employee there.
Right?
I didn't know my number 4 days on the job. I can tell you
Okay.
that. I didn't
Do
even
you know
I
it
had a
now?
I do know it now, but I did not know I had a direct extension. I think it took me a month to figure that out.
I think that's the difference in the positions. I've had to give mine out already. fast
Exactly,
for
yeah,
membership,
definitely.
So that's a good thing.
Yes. We also tonight, normally we have, as Beth said, our Fun After 5 is located on, or occurs on the third Thursday of the month. But we have a special after hours tonight that we're doing in conjunction with the Woodlands Area Chamber of Commerce, our friends down south, and Mr. Rooter Plumbing.
Yes, that's exciting.
So I've been before as a chamber member to their after hours, and it's pretty darn cool.
I've heard they've got a lot of games, a lot
Yes.
of prizes, a lot of
Yes.
opportunities to get some free stuff.
Yes. So they do this thing called the plunger pool, where they have their plungers, and inside the plunger is a prize, maybe a gift card somewhere, or I don't remember when I went what I won inside the plunger, but I did win the plunger, and I used that darn thing. So it does come in handy. But so they'll have that game. We'll have door prizes. I know Mr. Rooter's going to be, and some of their people that they work with are going to be giving away some really great prizes. There's going to be a water heater, a garbage disposal, and then a toilet. Right? I mean, they're
Yeah.
Mr. Rooter Plumbing.
That's right.
So, and these are valued. I think the water heater was valued at $1,600.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah, don't have my
not your-
notes. Sorry, Natalie and Roger, but the toilet. I mean, it's going to be really nice. So even those prices come for that,
Mhm.
Exactly.
And
I saw a sneak peek of some of the other ones, though. Look
yes.
pretty darn good.
Yes. And then, there'll be a short program, but then we'll have food and drinks there. So, and let me see if I can have the address. If not, you can just go to conroe.org and find the address for Mr. Rooter's. It's very convenient for me because it's just down the road from my house. So, I'm going to be in shape for that. Oh, I have the address right here. It's 25351 Borough Park Drive, and it's the Woodlands 77380. You can RSVP, but at this late date, it's okay. Just show up. We'll be glad to have you.
there's plenty of room.
Bring lots of business cards.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Natalie Gertz and Roger told us. So bring lots of business cards. And again, we're glad to be able to host this with our friends down at the Woodlands Area Chamber of Commerce. So, but yeah, it'll be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome.
Yes, and it'll be.
Are staff allowed to win the water heater?
No.
Oh man.
No.
Womp womp.
Okay.
No.
I tried.
Can't win
I know,
prizes.
right?
Will
Yeah.
they have donuts?
I don't think they'll have donuts, but I think Bubba Tees, which is a restaurant just right down from them, is going to be catering. So,
Oh wow. Okay.
you know, beer and wine, lots of good stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So food, and, if you're not just going to come for the door prizes, come for the food and drinks.
Right.
When I was a chamber member, if they were giving away something good, I was coming. Because
Absolutely.
everybody likes free stuff,
and
right?
the networking. The most important thing is
Right.
networking and meeting.
Exactly.
Meeting
And
people.
if I always tell people too when they were like new members, and if you're shy and you're not sure, come find the staff.
Right.
We will go around and introduce you to people.
We will.
Yeah, so just come find us. We'll be glad to do that. Because I know, like for me, I'm, of course, not a shy person. So, but even like going up to somebody new is a little kind of awkward. So yeah, if you're not really sure, just say, hey, I haven't been here before. Can you introduce me to some people? That's what the staff is there for.
Mm-hmm.
We can
Absolutely.
definitely do that. So
More than happy
Many
to
of-
make those connections.
yes.
Many of the diplomats you see.
That's
you're
right.
there tonight, whether it's Woodlands or Conroe
Right.
diplomats.
Yeah.
Grab one of them.
Yeah. And you can be a member of our chamber, a member of the Woodlands Chamber. I mean, we have a lot of dual memberships, so we're really looking forward to this. This will be really, really nice. And Natalie and Roger Gertz are great members of our chamber and great partners of ours, so we really appreciate them doing this. So we're hoping to see everybody. It starts at 5.
5 o'clock.
Mhm.
5 o'clock. Mr. Ritter Plumbing. So
And
come early, stay late.
Yeah.
right.
And
Right.
I'm not saying that there's a competition between Conroe and the Woodlands, but it would be nice to see a lot of Conroe people. Up
Right.
there.
I mean, the
Absolutely.
location is in the Woodlands, but you know what? Like I said, I just live right around the corner from that. It takes me 15 minutes to get home.
Exactly.
So if you're up in Conroe, it's not going to take you that long to get there. So
And you'll be missing out on great networking.
Exactly.
And great door prizes. and food and drink.
exactly, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we will be. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with Chamber Chat to talk a little bit more with Beth and about the upcoming stuff that we have at the Conroe Chamber. We'll be back in a few minutes with Chamber Chat.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show with monthly and weekly slots available in Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
The Texas A&M Agrilife Extension Service has been dedicated to educating Texans for over a century. In 1915, the Extension Program was established under the federal Smith-Lever Act to deliver university knowledge and agricultural research findings directly to the people. Ever since, Agrilife Extension programs have addressed the emerging issues of the day, serving diverse populations across the state. Texans turn to Extension for solutions in horticulture, agriculture, 4-H and youth, and family and consumer sciences. Extension agents respond not only with answers, but also with resources and services that result in significant returns on investment to boost the economy. Join us Fridays at 1 o'clock for the Agrilife Extension Hour.
And we are back with Chamber Chat. Thank you for joining us on Lone Star Community Radio. I have myself here, Courtney Galley,
And I'm John Sellers, filling in for Brian Bondi.
and
Beth Shelton, Membership Director at the Chamber.
yes. So to kind of wrap up our segment, I want to get in some of my stuff. So some special events here that's coming up. So we talked about the job fair, but we also have a big party coming up on January 27th. It's our annual Chairman's Awards Gala. And I'm so excited. The theme is Field of Dreams. I'm so excited about this. When you theme it, it just makes it so much more fun to plan.
Yes.
So our annual awards gala honors our outgoing chairman of the year, which is Matt Davis. He's the CEO of Conroe Regional Medical Center. And we're also going to be giving away some awards for our members. So We have Matt actually has a couple awards. He gives away his Horizon Award winner, which is to a new board member who's done a lot in their first year being on the board at the chamber. And then his key person, somebody who's really been his kind of sidekick and helped him really do everything that he needed to do as chairman of the board. And then we also reach out to our membership to get some nominations for small and large businesses of the year. And those nominations are closed. So we have a committee that's going to look at them, and we'll do that. And then something new this year is we're inducting 5 honorees to our Wall of Honor. The chamber has a Wall of Honor at the chamber offices, and we haven't had anybody inducted since 2011.
Yeah, it's been a while,
yes.
so we're playing catch up.
Yes. So we have 5 great inductees. They're going to be Jerry Streeter, who used to own Streeter's Smith here, and then Larry Forrester, who's a local attorney here and kind of Conroe, Montgomery County historian. And then we have Dick Coyle, who owns Soils Insurance, great member of ours.
Mm-hmm.
Donnie Buckaloo, owner of Buckaloo Chevrolet. And Roy Morton, almost
Yeah,
forgot.
how can you
Mr.
forget
Morton,
Roy?
I know, we love
Forget
Mr.
him.
Morton. Roy Morton with Conroe Welding Supply and Conroe Propane.
Mm-hmm.
All those. I always get those mixed up. But they're going to be inducted into our Wall of Honor, so we're really excited about that. We have tickets and tables on sale. So a table for 10 is $800, and individual tickets are $200 a piece. It's a lot of fun. Even though it's an awards gala, we do have great time. There's a social hour, and then we go in, we have dinner, we have a short program, and then after we get to party, we have a casino and dancing after that.
Lots of fun.
It is lots of fun. And we might have a few surprises for our guests there. So, you never know. You might just have to come to see what the surprises are. But we have still some sponsorships available, so it's not too early to make your reservations to come. It's going to be great. We are encouraging baseball theme attire, but it's black tie optional, which means for men, suit or tux, and women, cocktail dresses or evening gowns. If you need any help with the theme, dressing the theme, we do have a Pinterest page, and you can get that when you find Chairman's Awards Gala on our website. So, or just call the office or come by. We have some great ideas for y'all. So something real simple. You don't have to go all out, but we encourage everybody to dress up in the theme, and we'll have an award for the best dressed. So if you have any questions about that, you can call me at 936-538-7111 or visit us online at conroe.org. Then coming up in February, we're going to have some candidate forums. You'll hear more about that next month. But we'll have one for some county and state elections coming February 6th, and then we'll have another one coming up in March. And then coming up, we'll have our guests next month from the Go Texan Parade. But I do just want to reiterate, we have the 53rd annual Go Texan Parade, which is going to be February 17th. They also do a Stampede, which takes place the morning of, which is a 5K run. But if you're interested in
you can walk on that too, right?
Yes, it's a walk run. Yeah, it's a walk
I'm more
run.
of a walker.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, you don't want to see me run. If I'm running, something's wrong. But you can participate. Anybody can participate by having a float in the parade. And you just need to contact me to fill out the entry form. It's a great way to get your business out there for everybody. And then we encourage everybody to come out. Hopefully we'll have great Chamber of Commerce weather. It's a really good time. It's at 1 in the afternoon. The theme this year is backing scholars with rodeo dollars. So we're really excited to be able to be a partner with the Houston Metro Go Texan Committee, Conroe Willis, the Woodlands Subcommittee. I thought we had a lot.
Yeah, that's such a great event, though. I remember going to that when I was, like 4 or 5 years old. I mean, that was something that the whole town would show up for.
Right.
And just always awesome. And, you get that smell, too, of the horses.
Yes.
They usually make the horses go first. Do they still do that? No.
They go at the end.
Because it was always kind of funny. The horses would go first, and the marching bands would go behind them, and they would always mess up their really shiny shoes.
John, this isn't my first rodeo. I've learned in the past for the horses to go last.
Yeah.
So, yes, they go last. So, there's no stomping. Yeah. And you should just come out to find the chamber, because the chamber participates in the parade.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have hopefully George Wagner will be able to join us again this year in the parade. So, and we have Larry the Lobster, our mascot, that we take with us. So it's lots of fun. So, but is there anything else y'all want to talk about? I know we have some upcoming Chamber University educational seminars and things like that. So you can just visit our website for all of our calendar events, things going on. and in meetings, committee meetings, all that kind of stuff. There's tons of ways to get involved as a member of the chamber. Beth, do you have anything you want our listeners to know? And how, again, do you want to tell them how to get in touch with you if they're looking to join the chamber or renew their membership?
Yes, or just if they need to talk about anything related to their membership.
Yeah.
My phone number at the chamber is 936-538-7114, and my email is beths@conroe.org.
Yeah.
So please give me a call.
Yeah, or drop by. We love to see our members come by the office.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
If you need me to come to you and visit about a membership,
Yes.
I'll be happy to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, come and meet Beth. We're really excited about having her on board.
Well, thank you.
And then, John, if anybody needs to pay their membership or...
I'm the man to see or call. You can get me at the Chamber's main line, which is 756-6644.
Yep.
And just ask the friendly receptionist to connect me, and she will do that. Or you can email me at johns or johns@conroe.org.
Yep.
I'll take care of you.
Yep. And if you're looking to give out any money, you can come see me. I will take your money all day long for some great sponsorships. We have some great events coming up this year. Maybe next month we'll kind of dive into a little bit more of what our special events are going to be this year. I'm really excited about an event we're going to do in July. So, and then Taste Fest is coming up. We just have tons of stuff coming up this year. So great way to participate with the Chamber. Again, the Chamber is located at 505 West Davis in downtown Conroe. Our main number is 936-756-6644. And our website is conroe.org. And we would love to see you. Thanks for joining us, Beth.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you had me join you today.
See, it wasn't so bad, was it?
No.
Yeah. So you can come next month.
I will come back with you.
Just when I need you, you'll come back.
That's right.
Awesome. And thank you, John, for coming in, filling in for Brian.
Oh, always a pleasure.
Yes.
I know he misses being here, but
he does.
It's
yes.
fun. I like doing it. So.
You can come every month if you want to. The more the merrier, right?
All right.
Well, thank you for joining Chamber Chat on Lone Star Community Radio, and we will see you next month.